I'm coming to you from my porch on this spring day for a spring tag. I thought, perfect place to do it. I was tagged by Robbie over at FrekiFitWolf, and if you've not been over to see Robbie, then go see him. He is killing this weight loss journey. Killing it. He does lots of motivational and inspirational videos, so I will link him below. Now, let's just get started on these questions. Favorite spring month, March to June? Well, I'm going to say April, because April showers bring May flowers, and I am all about the rain. All about the rain. I love everything about the rain. I've told the story before. When I was a little girl, I stayed at this lady's house from church, Miss Murph, and every time it would rain, she had a screen in the front porch. Even as a little kid, every time it would rain, I would make a beeline to that front porch, and I would just stand there at that screen, smelling that rain, feeling it, the air, the whole 9 yards. The rain has always been a happy place for me, which that's perfect for today because it's a little rainy already. It's dark and cloudy. To me, this is a perfect spring day. Favorite color to wear in spring? Well, that would be pink. You couldn't tell it now. I do like turquoise a lot. Different shades of turquoise, I like that. But I love to wear pink, and I will wear it in the wintertime. So I'm an equal opportunity pink wearer. The favorite thing about spring, gosh, I'm a fall girl. But once I know fall is through, winter's through, the favorite thing about spring is everything becoming fresh again. The fresh smell of the air, the fresh sun that hadn't gotten so hot yet that it's beating down on you. It's just a nice, fresh newness to everything. I think that's my favorite part. Favorite spring smell? Well, we already mentioned rain. We know I love to smell rain, and that's year-round. So that's not just spring, but the one thing I do like about spring is the very first time you mow, and you get them, like, your yard might not have them, but my yard's not really grass. My yard's kind of weeds. It's green, but it's not really grass. Oh, Johnson grass or crabgrass, But the wild onions that has grown up over the winter, that first mowing that cuts them things down, oh, I love that smell. Are you a spring cleaner? Well, I'm going to have to take a no on that one. It used to be, when I had my health, I was the kind who, and I could do anything. My size never deterred me from, I was not this big, but not too far off. Maybe 100 pounds off. So I was big, not this big, but still it never deterred me from doing what I wanted to do because I did everything. I did everything and anything I wanted, and that meant moving my furniture, pulling it out, getting on my hands and knees, scrubbing my floor because it just wouldn't come clean with the little dimple. I used to do all that. I can't do it anymore, so I don't. In my heart, I am a spring cleaner. So I guess we're going to take a note. Do you celebrate Easter? Not the traditional Easter, I guess you would say. When the kids were little, we would do, the Easter eggs. Just like when I was growing up, we would do the Easter eggs and all this and that. I went to church when I was growing up, and we would do that. But since the kids are out of the house and it's just us, we really don't do anything. If Sebastian's here, I'll probably do an Easter basket or something. Depends on this whole virus situation when he'll get to come down next. Because it was, that's my grandson. It was delayed last week because of it. So we were going to try again in 2 weeks. We'll just have to see. So the next thing is, do you plant a garden or flowers? I used to. Where I used to live, I had a nice flower bed, along the front and everything. And even I had a little flower bed here until we graded the whole yard down. And I've never, ever gotten anything back. The closest I come to a garden, or when I get dandelions. When I get dandelions out here, which are good because Flair likes to eat them, so I'm good with that. I'm trying to see. I see a few now. Now here's just a couple either or questions. Ham or roast? I'm going ham all day long. Marshmallow peeps or jelly beans? Well, I'm going to pick both. I can't do either one because I like them both. I will admit, I am not a closet marshmallow peep eater. I will eat them in public. I will eat them on the town square. I am not ashamed that I like marshmallow peeps. Like them as a kid, like them as an adult. Like jelly beans too, so I can't pick one or the other. Reese's peanut butter eggs or Cadbury eggs? Okay, now this is a hard one because I'm Reese cup of everything. Hold on. Good little bit of traffic right here. I am all about a Reese. Any way, shape, or form you can get a Reese. But my first love was Cadbury because they didn't have the Reese eggs back when the Cadbury eggs came out. Mama would buy them for me and my brother at Easter, and that's the only time you could get them was Easter. We didn't have them year round, so we knew come Easter we were getting those ooey gooey creamy Cadbury eggs, and we savored every single bite. So we'll say Reese's is my one true love, but Cadbury is my first love. Then Ladybugs or Bumblebees? Honey, that is Ladybugs all day long because I am not no bee person. Where I sit right here, I've got it. I will show it to you if I could reach it. I got a can of spray that shoots like, what, 12 or how many ever feet the can says. So when these bees come around, because you know they like to try to bore up in holes. If you got any place open, they'll try to get up in your wood. You let a bee come even look at me, and I am squirting him. Bumblebees, they don't normally bother you, so if they don't bother me, I don't bother them. But if he comes near me, he's going down. I don't care how good for this ecosystem he is. If he bothers me, I'm bothering him. So, Ladybugs all day long. And the final question is, more daylight in the morning or the evening? That's a hard one because I like dark. The one thing that I hate, I don't know that, well, I kind of do like it getting, maybe not at 5 o'clock, but 6 o'clock. I like it getting dark. And so when it starts staying daylight longer in the day, I don't really care for that because I like it dark. I like it dark inside my house. My husband says I am a vampire. We live in a bat cave, but that to me is cozy. Darkness is cozy. Rain is cozy. Ooh, this is all about spring, and here I'm sounding like I don't know what. Well, anyway, that's all the spring questions, and so thanks again, Robbie, for tagging me. That was fun, and I'm going to tag my two girls, Joan at Joan's Pointed Plate, and Denise over at Dish with D. If y'all want to do it, go ahead and do it. And if you don't want to, I know these are some different times we're in right now, and if you don't feel like doing things, this is just a side note for any part of this that has nothing to do with the tag. Just come to mind. If you don't feel like doing what you normally do, don't sweat it and don't do it, because these times kind of have us out of sorts. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in dealing with things the way you deal with it. So, that being said, if you want to do the tag, you do the tag. And if you just think you want to pass, then you just pass. And I am cool with it either way, because I love y'all regardless. And I love all y'all that watch, too. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.